This is Kathy Biehl of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro-Insight for the week of April 3rd, 2017. So, all right, it's spring. You've got all these ideas. You've got these ambitions. You've got goals. Do you have the energy to follow through? Do you have the ambition or the drive to follow through? Are the circumstances of your life really facilitating your following through? Not really, huh? Well, yeah, there's a reason. This week, we have 2 more retrogrades joining Venus retrograde in the sky. And it's a time, really, to just kind of be slow, to take things a little more measuredly, step by step, and stopping and immersing yourself in this weird physicality of existence and remembering minor things like taking a nap, breathing, having a snack, going to sleep, doing nice things for your body. Mercury, the planet of communication and getting around, is in the first degrees of the sign of Taurus, which is the slowest energy in the sky. And he's under the rulership of Venus, who is herself retrograde in Aries for another week or so. Mercury doesn't go retrograde until the weekend, but with him in Taurus, he may as well be. Things are slower than slow, and we're really inclined to look at information and situations step by step and carefully rather than just dashing in, dashing about. You'll notice this in the national news that there will be information coming piece by piece by piece by piece, maybe not really quick, huge, decisive action occurring yet, but puzzle pieces being laid out one at a time. Our spirit animal right now is Ferdinand the Bull, a beloved character from some childhoods, if you're old enough. Ferdinand didn't really want to go fight. He didn't want to go into the ring. He just enjoyed sitting under his favorite cork tree, feeling the breezes, smelling the flowers, probably eating the flowers too. And that's really an appropriate way to approach much of what is going on right now. And you'll find this week that minimal action will actually get you the furthest, that there are some situations that are already set up enough that just looking at them could cause some things to fall into place, to change, to morph. Huffing and puffing maybe isn't the way to go. One tiny puff might be all that it takes. One tiny flick, one last straw. Now, the other retrograde that is starting this week involves Saturn, the taskmaster, the ruler of order, the guy who wants us to take responsibility for ourselves, the nun with the ruler poised to whack on your wrist. Saturn, the status quo, the way things have always been. Saturn is beginning his annual retrograde and offering us the opportunity to slowly re-examine, reconsider what we believe to be true about certain things. And there's always an issue for us personally of whether you are walking your talk. Are you living in integrity? Are you acting by your moral compass? Remember that nothing is really happening quickly right now, no matter how much you might want it to be. And ultimately, that is going to benefit all of us. Measure twice, cut once, maybe measure 3 times, measure 4 times, measure 5 times, have a snack, take a nap, and then cut. That might be the best way to approach everything right now. The homing thought of the week: stop, look, and listen. The song of the week: this is an old jingle from baby boomer days. You may have heard it, you may not have heard it. Don't cross the street in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, in the middle of the block. And the image of the week is the last straw. One tiny little iota that joins a pile already in existence and causes everything to change. You can learn more about this in my Facebook Live Astro Chat on Friday at noon Eastern Daylight Time on the Ulm Times Magazine page. There's a link to it below this forecast. And also in my forecast for April, which is already posted at empowermentunlimited.net, where you can sign up for my mailing list and book a session with me. Talk to you next week.